Today we're going to talk about writing equations from 2 points. First, you need to remember how to find slope from 2 points. This is something we've done extensively this year. We're going to try to find the slope between -3,2 and 8,15. Or in other words, the line that goes through those 2 points has what slope? Our formula, remember, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, where each point, remember, has an x and a y. One of the points I need to call point 1, and the other point I need to call point 2. So one of these points is going to become x1, y1, and the other point is going to become x2, y2. So when I subtract my y's, I'm going to get 15 minus 2 over x2 was 8, subtracting, always subtracting, x1, which now is -3. The double negative becomes a plus, of course, and that's going to give me 13 over 11. Since I can't reduce the fraction, I'm going to leave that as my slope. Remember, it's positive. That means I go up 13, right 11 to get from point to point, and do not change slopes to mixed numbers. If you can do that, as in finding the slope from 2 points, then it'll be the same process as last lesson when we wrote equations from slope and point. After you find the slope, you're simply going to pick one of the 2 points and use the same process as before. Let's take a look. We want to find the equation of the line that goes through the points 4, -1 and 7, 5. First, you need to find that slope. When I put it into my slope formula, I get 6 over 3, which reduces to 2. Second, I need to pick one of my 2 points. It absolutely will not matter which one you pick. You'll get the same answer either way. So today I'm going to pick the point 4, -1. Third, I'm going to substitute all my numbers, x, y, and m, into my slope-intercept form. Since y equals mx plus b, that's going to become, since y is -1, m is 2, and x is 4, -1 equals 2 times 4 plus b. When I do the multiplication, I get -1 equals 8 plus b, and when I subtract 8 from both sides, I get that b is equal to -9. So now I know that my slope is 2, my intercept is -9. I can put those 2 numbers back into slope-intercept form to come up with the general equation of a line. I do not want to use the 4 and -1 for x and y, because remember, x and y stand for all numbers on my line, or rather all points on my line. Since 4, -1 is only one of the infinitely many points, I just want to use x and y instead. Next example, write the equation of the line that goes through points 2, -5 and 4, 4. Again, first you have to find the slope. Putting our 2 points into the slope formula, I get 9/2 as my slope. Since I can't reduce that fraction, that's exactly how I'm going to leave it. Now we want to pick one of my 2 original points. This time I'm going to pick 4, 4. I'm going to substitute for x, y, and m. Remember, 4 and 4 are x and y, and 9/2 is m. So when I have y equals mx plus b, now it becomes 4 equals 9/2 times 4 plus b. When I do that multiplication, I get 4 equals 18 plus b, and when I subtract 18 from both sides, I get b is equal to -14. Just a quick reminder on how I multiplied those fractions. If I have to multiply 9/2 times 4, remember I put 4 over 1, so I can multiply 2 fractions. 9 times 4 gives me 36. 2 times 1 gives me 2. 36 over 2 gives me the 18. that's right here. Then I can take the slope and the intercept, m and b, and replace those two numbers only to find the general equation of the line. Remember to be writing these examples down in your notebooks. Pause the video anytime or rewind if you need some extra help. Now it's your turn. You're going to try a problem to see if you know how to do this correctly. I want you to try to write the equation of the line that goes through the points 5, 10, and 4, 17. Try it on your own, pause the video while you're working, then when you're done you can start it again. Did you get y equals negative 7x plus 45? If so, great job! If not, go back and check your work or try again until you can see how we get y equals negative 7x plus 45. Remember to write down any questions so we can go through them in class, and have a great day.